Hello, Taurus. This is Barb at Mystic Door Tarot, and this is your weekly intuitive tarot reading for the week of October 18th through the 24th. Thank you so much for joining me today, and if you are new to my channel, welcome. Please be sure to subscribe and join me daily for my quick glance daily readings. Now, Taurus, take what resonates, leave the rest. These are very general readings. And for this week, I am using the new Jack-O-Lantern Tarot deck. All right, Taurus, so let's take a look at what's going on for the week ahead. First card, the Ten of Wands. Next, the King of Swords. And the Four of Pentacles. Overall energy for the week ahead is the Five of Wands. We'll get to your oracle cards in just a little bit, Taurus, but, well, Taurus, I'm still picking up that change is needed. I'm picking up the energy of that you need to make like a swift change, a different course of direction, you might say, in order to achieve what it is you're trying to go after for your life, for your future, Taurus. Which is why I'm not surprised. This is your first card, the Ten of Wands. This is your anchor card for the reading. This is what's setting the tone for the week ahead. And this is the energy that has been around you for some time, Taurus. This is having too much on your plate. You're doing too much. You're kind of burning the candle at both ends. This can be working hard, playing hard, but it's the working hard is where the change is coming in, that you need to change your direction or your mindset, your attitude in regards to keeping so busy, Taurus. Now you see the vulture, the vulture bird here. For some of you, this is going to be the death of you if you continue on this path. So there's an indication here that this needs to come to an end with this number 10 energy. It doesn't mean you have to give up what you're doing specifically, but there's some different avenue or some different direction that you're going to be able to go in. Now, an example, and this is an example, would be, let's say, in regards to your job, if it's something of, let's say whatever you do, maybe you get paid a salary, no matter how many hours you put in. So it might be just moving one notch down from that to where you're just working like a regular work week, maybe getting paid per hour instead of salary. So there's an absolute cap as to how many hours you can work. Now, for some Taurus individuals, you can back off enough, like from working full-time to just part-time. That's the direction, the energy that I'm picking up for this week. Almost like you're seeing how far you can pull back from working so much, working so hard with what you're currently doing. And I'm also picking up an energy where some of you are going to go off into a more self-sustainable type of business. So some of you might be trying to go off on your own. Now that's going to be a big workload, but you're going to be happier because it's going to be your business. And you can set the tone for how hard or how little you're going to work. But I keep getting drawn to this vulture on the card. It's going to be the death of you if you continue how you are working. You're working so much and it's for someone else where they're getting the benefit, the owner, the company. It's not doing anything for you except wearing you down. So it's going to affect your health, Taurus. So some of you are going to be leaving what you do for a living, going off and doing something much better that you enjoy. Or branching off. So let's pull some clarifying cards. See what we get. Okay, and I'm going to take the top 3 cards. You've got the Ace of Swords, the Knight of Cups, Major Arcana card, the Star. Definitely an indication here that after like a long, hard journey, working so hard, the Ace of Swords here is an indication of a new opportunity and a new direction. And you're going to be successful, Taurus. The Knight of Cups here is bringing in love. And it's not just specifically in regards to relationships. It can be bringing in creativity. It can be a huge change of direction. The Knights are all about movement and direction, which is what your cards here are indicating that's needed. Now, the Knight of Cups brings in love, but also love for what you enjoy doing. And then the Star is bringing in that hope and optimism for your future. Gonna balance out your lifestyle. So I love your clarifying cards here. So I'm gonna move these off to the side here. And your next card is the King of Swords. Well, the first thing that I pick up with this King of Swords is that you're gonna realize the truth. You're going to have some type of realization this week, Taurus. Most likely that you're really working too hard and it's benefiting someone else. So if you're going to work that hard, Taurus, might as well benefit you. Now, there's a tremendous amount of birds some way in the background here. Look at this one. Wanting you to take notice. A lot of conversations. So the King of Swords could be someone around you that you go to for advice. Just a lot of messages, conversations coming and going. Could be that you're listening to your intuition, Taurus, as there are messages and guidance coming in, and they come in and they leave, they come in and they leave. So you need to tap into that. Now, this King of Swords, his sword is leaning here towards your future. So what this card is representing is trying to point you in the right direction. And we do see a butterfly here on his throne, an indication this is some kind of transition, a transformation that's happening or needs to happen. So let's pull, where's my cards? Let's pull some clarifying cards. See what the King of Swords might be indicating. Okay, and the top 3. The 10 of Pentacles, the 5 of Cups, the 7 of Cups. Okay, that's kind of going in the wrong direction. What the King of Swords here is trying to lean you towards is happiness, being financially secure, self-sufficient. What I was picking up for some Taurus individuals that you're going to go off and do something on your own that benefits you. But what's happening here with this Cups energy is you're letting your emotions get the better of you. The 5 of Cups is not wanting to leave some of the current things that are affiliated with where you're at right now, what you do. But there's so much opportunity back here in the background for you. And also the 2 Cups in the back. That's 2 different ways or opportunities that you could take advantage of. And then the 7 of Cups is pretty much you're thinking about too many things at once, Taurus. The what ifs, if I do this and what happens here and so on and so forth. So your emotions might be getting the best of you, Taurus, where you're not going to end up making changes to your benefit. So the King of Swords here is someone trying to point you in the right direction. Now, this could be an air sign. This is actually Aquarius's card in energy, but it could be any air sign that you come in contact with or someone that has the traits of this air sign, more like an advisor, a mentor, someone you go to for advice. Now, your next card is the Four of Pentacles. Picking up that King Midas type of energy off of this card, that you're just hunkering down, staying put where you are. It's quite comfortable. You're used to it. But what you're not seeing is what's on the horizon there. Look at the light back there. The light that's coming up on the horizon. There's a huge message. Look at this bird. Huge message could be, it actually could be what I'm relaying to you in this tarot card reading. Huge message that there's something more beyond the horizon for you, Taurus. But this is Capricorn's card and energy, and you even see it here in the cloud formation. It's an energy of being cautious, being very practical, self-sufficient. So it could go either way with this card in energy, turning up in your reading. It's that number 4 energy. It can keep you stuck in the same place and not wanting to get out of your comfort zone, not wanting to leave how things are because you're very comfortable with your routine. But then this particular card is ruled by the sun. So another reason why on one hand, you might want to stay where you are because people know you. This is your brand, your character. You make a certain amount of money, so you don't want to budge from this place. But there's so much more on the horizon, and you can really make a name for yourself. So the Taurus individuals are so inclined, whoever's going to take that leap of faith and go off in a new direction on their own, will be self-sufficient, self-employed, and are going to reap the benefits of what's on this horizon. There's a very firm foundation where you can build your future. And this 10 of Pentacles energy, but I don't feel all of you are going to be able to take advantage of that. So let's pull some clarifying cards to see what other information we can get in regards to the 4 of Pentacles here. Okay, and the top 3 cards. Queen of Wands. Ace of Cups. Major Arcana card, the Tower. Well, it's going to be the Queen of Wands, pointing you towards this Ace of Cups, which is tapping into your own intuition. What's it telling you to do? To shake things up in your life. The Tower card. Not necessarily a bad card. Everyone always fears the Tower card, but this is simply sudden change. Making that sudden change, going off in a new direction, going off and maybe starting your own business, going off and doing something that you enjoy. It could be what you're currently doing, Taurus, but you're going to go off and start your own branch of that work for yourself. So the Queen of Wands could be an Aries or a Leo individual, kind of pointing out this Ace of Cups energy. It's an overflowing cup of love, which it's in regards also to what you love to do, but also an indication to use your creativity, get inspired, follow your intuition. What's your little voice telling you, Taurus? And then the Tower card, just an indication to shake things up. It's not destroying the entire foundation. It's just eliminating what no longer serves a purpose to you, Taurus. Actually a good thing, and change coming in for the Taurus individuals that decide to make a change. So let's move this off to the side. Now, your overall energy for the week ahead is the 5 of Wands. This is the difficult energy that's around you all week. 5 here is a very difficult number and energy. It likes to shake things up. It's very much like tied into Let's pull this out. The Tower card energy. But it's going to shake things up in a good way for you, Taurus. But the Five of Wands is putting the fear of competition in your mind. Just look at the cloud formation here. It's so unusual in this deck. And you're not the first person this week to get this card. And every time I see this card, my guides are telling me you need to put a lot of thought into the information, the news, the messages that you're hearing this week to actually soar. Now, this one individual here, look at him right here. He's pointing the wand in the direction you need to go. And the interesting thing about this card is you get the volcano here in the background. See it right here? So something is ready to explode. And that could be one of two things. That could be, actually, this vulture here wins. Something happens to your health from working so hard in a situation where it's not benefiting you. Or it can be the volcano exploding that you're now shaking things up. This Tower energy. And you're going to either change what you do for a living or you're going to go off on your own. And I keep seeing Taurus individuals branching off on your own with the gifts and talents that you have, like opening up your own business. But this number 5 energy makes it a challenge in taking the first step. So let's pull some clarifying cards for the Five of Wands overall energy for the week ahead. Let's see if we get any other information in regards to this energy. Okay, top 3 cards. 3 of Cups, Queen of Cups, 6 of Pentacles. Well, some of you are going to move forward with this challenge and you're going to be celebrating. And it's got a lot to do with paying attention to what your intuition is telling you. What's going on inside, your inner guiding voice. What's it telling you? And the 6 of Pentacles is an indication that this is a service to others. So something that you might do for a living is indeed helping others in some way. And I see some Taurus individuals going off on your own and changing up what you're doing. So I do see that here. Let's put that there. Now, your numerology for your tarot cards is number 15, which reduces to 6, which is an indication that this would bring harmony and balance into your life, happiness. So even the numerology is kind of giving you the green light here. Now let's take a look and see which crystal your angels and guides have chosen for the week ahead. You received citrine. One of my favorites, and mine is not too far away. The crystal of abundance. Need we say more, Taurus? Within this reading, it's an indication there could be some new business opportunity, something that I was picking up, could be money coming in, maybe that you can use towards branching off on your own. Some kind of news, but it's an indication, Taurus, to just focus on the positive things. And when you do that, you're going to kind of get this sense of being re-energized. This crystal, this message from this crystal card is kind of pushing you towards more creativity, maybe getting into some kind of activity. It could be increasing your knowledge in the field that you're headed for. Something where you're going to get more information, more knowledge, more skills, and that's going to like really open up new opportunities for you, Taurus. This is something where you're going to really express your personal creativity. And the citrine crystal is known as the stone of success. And it's not only going to help you to increase your personal wealth and feeling, your energy, but I feel it's going to escalate your brand, your identity. Now, let's take a look at which Halloween Oracle card message you received for the week. The Underworld, where all things pause and begin again. Well, not to worry with how this card looks. The message from this card is that you're being asked to consider exactly what you have to do to transform your life into something you find easier and more authentic to you, Taurus. So this message, this card definitely ties in with your tarot card reading because this is an indication you need to change course and you might have to test some things out. This is kind of like a trial and error period. Your little bit of transition here. But you need to keep moving forward to what it is you truly feel in your heart, Taurus. This card's an indication that space is being made for you in which you can create this new you, this new opportunity, this new brand, this new identity, Taurus. It's the best way I can describe the energy coming off this oracle card. So Taurus, main message is kind of a spin-off from last week. It's about making a change, changing course, kind of abruptly. The Ten of Wands is an indication you have too much on your plate all the time. So much so you got a little vulture here, indicating it'll be the death of you. It's going to affect your health. Your clarifying cards, there's a new opportunity, one that's going to be successful. You're going to love what you're doing. And with the Star card, there's hope and positivity for moving forward with the change. And the King of Swords, someone around you trying to point you in the right direction, giving you some advice. Possibly you've got the butterfly here, indicating a transformation is needed. And then your clarifying cards here, showing you what you can get. Financial security, happiness, love all around you. Being able to spend more time with the ones you love. But for some reason, you've got the Five of Cups, the Seven of Cups. This is letting your emotions get the best of you and second guessing what you're leaving behind instead of looking forward to what's in the future. Having so many options, so many what ifs instead of just trusting in your intuition. And the Four of Pentacles here is like King Midas sitting here, quite comfortable with exactly staying where he's at, not wanting to move. But you've got the Queen of Wands trying to point out that you've got this overflowing Ace of Cups, which is in regards to creativity, inspiration. You've got love coming in. Also, it's an indication to trust in your intuition to really shake things up with this Tower card. Not the entire tower is being destroyed. Just the top, what no longer serves a purpose, Taurus. And then you've got your overall energy. The driving force, which is making this a bit difficult for any kind of change, as you're looking just at the competition. You're looking at all the reasons that you might fail if you decide to take a different job, or if you branch off on your own, start your own business. So an indication here. So much in your head. With your thoughts and messages, you need to just trust in your intuition. something's about to blow with this volcano. And going back to your 10 of Wands, working so hard for somebody else to benefit that person, that's going to affect your health. But for some Taurus individuals, I see this volcano where something's going to blow, so you're going to move on and you're going to branch off. You're going to take that leap of faith. And your clarifying cards. The Three of Cups, celebration. The Queen of Cups, trusting in your intuition. And then the Six of Pentacles is an indication that what you're doing is in some way a service to others, helping others. And then your angels and guides are suggesting the citrine crystal. It's the crystal of abundance, success. It's connected to the solar plexus chakra. That's your will and determination. So it's your brand, so to speak, what's at stake here. But your oracle card message is an indication to change course. Definitely telling you to change course to find something easier and more authentic to you, Taurus. And you might have a period of trial and error, but you need to keep moving forward because some space is being made into which you can create the new. So definitely change is needed, Taurus. Thank you so much for joining me today. Please be sure to subscribe and help support my channel. And if you're interested in a private tarot card reading where we could dive into this personally further, my website link is listed below. Love and abundance to my Taurus family.